And how are y'all today?
And
Bill is here, entering the room.
Trying to look I'm like making, I was already
here. I'm going to be making some spring embellishments.
Oh.
And just having some fun chit-chatting with y'all like we normally do. And so I've got all kinds of stuff here just to have fun. I'm still going to go work. I'm still working on this paper pack because I'm determined to finish it. Hey, Deb. How are ya? So I am just kind of gluing these together for now so I can make some embellishments. Just wanted to have some dimension too. So these eventually are going to turn into cards. Hey, look, my thing is use what you have, okay? Craft supplies are all around us. We just have to look for them. Hey, Donna Satterley, how are ya? Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of glue these together. You know, just kind of getting in the craft room, having fun. Bill and I were out in the yard yesterday. I don't know what we were thinking. Trying to do that initial kind of cleanup. Look at that. Look how messed up that looks. I'm keeping it. Okay. It looks kind of messed up there. It looks yucky, right? But we're going to make it look beautiful. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Just thought I'd do something fun. Right? Hopefully y'all are in your craft room crafting. Hopefully. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 embellishments will be good. 5 spring embellishments sounds good, right? Look at that. That one looks really messed up. I'm going to use it. I just like to find beauty in, like, you know, stuff that, like, everyday stuff. And I got to take some crafting things over to my mom later on, too, because she wants some stuff that she can craft with also. So it's good to see all of y'all. Oh, Deb, you're going to watch us on TV. Ooh, we're going to be on TV. This is fun. Sometimes you just got to get in your room and just do some stuff. So I pulled out a couple of my spring stamp sets, especially this flower here. Definitely going to use this because I want to add dimension to it. So just if you're crafting in your room or you're just watching, I'm glad you're here. Let's see. This one does not want to stick. I got to give this a little bit of time to stick on there. Let's see. Ah, there it goes. It's coming together. Hey, Shirley Alexander. I'm using the Lovely Moments embellishment. Yes, I am. Thanks for asking, Donna Satterley. Donna. I can't help it, Donna. I like calling people by their first and last names. There you go. Yeah, and I'm continuing with this paper right here. That Bow Bunny Once Upon a Lifetime collection. Stuff is so cute. So, but I thought it would be nice to make some flowers to match also. So I'm going to be making some flowers as well. So let me get some of these papers on here. We could use a wood grain one. We could do a wood grain one too. This is pretty too. Hey, put that on a rounder. Might have to cut some of these out though. They look cute. Those are cute. I may cut some of those out. And then I'm going to color some matching flowers for these too. Thought it would look nice. Bill is downstairs. He's coming up in a moment. Bill, you making me some coffee too? Look, he said he wasn't going to make me coffee at first, but now that I ask, how dare he, y'all? Hey, Crystal B Queen, how are ya? It's so sunny outside. Bill and I worked out this morning, y'all. This is I think this might be the 4th week that we've been working out. So we're still plugging through. We're like, this morning was hard though. We were like, oh my goodness, I really don't want to get up. And then I said, nope, I'm gonna get up. I gotta go ahead and get up. So yep, we got up and got it done. Let me just make sure these are really stuck together. So I'm just using my art glitter glue on these. Look, that man has done, he worked out. We processed some orders. He did laundry, y'all. He did a load of laundry this morning. I'm so proud of him. He got a lot of stuff done. And we're taking a class too. Yeah, so a lot of stuff going on. Oh, I'm glad you could catch us live too, Amber. Linda, you got the 168 ADAXI markers. I'm going to be using those today because I want to make some flowers. So let me let these go ahead and dry. And I'm going to do some, a couple of flowers. I'm going to stamp out a couple of flowers on here. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp out a couple of flowers. Let's see. Just a couple of flowers. Use your scraps here, y'all. So I'm thinking maybe some peachy kind of green-like flowers. I'm going to just tailor them to this. I'm going to add some dimension to the flowers. I'm going to have to wait till my comments get up on the TV, y'all. I'm just kind of,
yeah.
Deborah, you joined Noom. I've been seeing Noom.
Oh, good.
You joined Noom? Something to dry it off with. I saw that, the advertisement for that.
Let's get a scrap paper. See it on it.
Let me make sure I put this here too. Just a reminder before we get started. Friday the 19th at 11:55. That's Eastern. Mindless Crafting at midnight. Friday the 19th. So hopefully y'all can join us. Hopefully y'all can join us. Okay. Look, the laundry, the laundry room is right next to the craft room. So I was hoping that y'all couldn't hear the washer going.
Is it on?
No, it's ended now. It just ended like right before we went live. So that was good. But it would have been okay. Hey, laundry, we all got to do laundry at some point, you know?
Yeah.
I know, Pam. I have a birthday. You know what? I have a birthday coming up. But I'm celebrating the whole month, okay? I'm celebrating the whole month. Let's just go ahead and cut through the chase. If you have a birthday coming up, just celebrate the whole month. You know? Bill, darling, I heard that. Let's see what this green looks like. Because here's some of the colors that we have, right? So I'm trying to go with the colors. I think that would be pretty because it's a very pastel-like green. So I think this will look pretty on here. And this is the ADAXI. Get so many colors. It's like if you can't find a color that matches this, Something is terribly wrong. So Bill, what kind of coffee you drink? It smells good.
I don't know. That's one of the cup things.
I was telling them how we got up and we worked out this morning.
I was up
As tough
since
as it
about
was.
4:45.
As tough as it was, we got up and did it.
Ashley Hammond says she needs to order some ADAXI markers.
Ashley,
Ashley, I'll put the link up
I
just in
love
case.
these markers, okay? I love these markers. And I think y'all have bought so many of these that they're now an Amazon, what do you call it, like Amazon Choice or something like that? Y'all made the markers go to Amazon Choice. They weren't that before.
They probably think they did it on their own.
I know.
The people.
I think it was us.
I think it was.
Maybe we do a little peachy, almost coral color in the middle there. I think that would look cute too. Let's see. Or maybe we'll drop a gem in there. We'll see. Just trying to keep it nice and light. Now let's go and do one of these. Let's see. Let's see if I can find something that is almost that salmon pink. So it's not like real vibrant colors, but just kind of washed out. Crystal B. Queen said, paid all my expenses so I can party the rest of the month.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Crystal's not playing.
That's my thing. Have all those expenses paid. Expenses paid.
You know, that's something you learn as you get older. Maybe the fortunate people did it when they were young, but I always struggled, and I had 1 month left over at the end of the bill because there wasn't really an end, you know, because I would always spend the money some other kind of way. But once I did like Crystal and got that thing out of there, I was surprised how much money I had left over.
Basically, his wife put him on a budget.
But that's
y'all.
what happened.
Okay, that's what happened. Let's
That's
just go
exactly
ahead.
what happened.
Let's just go ahead and just let's just be real. Okay? You and the Quilted Marine are on
God.
You and the Quilted Marine are on a budget, okay? But it's all good.
Tracey wouldn't even let me look at Amazon. I used to
I'll let
actually
you look at Amazon.
Hold
babe.
up. I would plot and sneak how to get stuff in the house, okay? If I hide it over here and wait till 2:45 in the morning, sneak out, get it out of the car. Hi, Kim Dixon.
Hey, Kim. What do you mean 2:45? Hey.
Cindy, what happened? Cindy must have had an accident. She had something with her ribs and tailbone. Let me go back. Oh, man. Tracey, Cindy got rammed by a cow yesterday while trying to get her loaded for a barn sale.
Oh, my goodness.
2 broken ribs and a very sore tailbone.
Oh.
Man, Cindy, that cows.
Cindy.
I didn't have any idea. I guess they're pretty big, so I guess they could do that kind of damage.
Ouch.
Hold up, was the cow just walking and accidentally? Well, he just got mad at you because he knew he was going to a sale and ran Cindy.
He
Trying to
said,
get me in
wait,
this doggone
Cindy ain't trying to get
truck.
me up in this truck. Talking about I'm gonna sell you off.
I thought we was friends. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Stop making Cindy. She got it in the ribs, but how are you gonna make Cindy
Cindy
laugh?
said she doesn't like me. Cindy, don't you laugh.
Cindy, don't make Cindy laugh. That's gonna make her ribs hurt. Ouch. Cindy, why are you on here with injured ribs? You know how we do.
I'll try to be good today.
Cindy.
Adrian Mackey says, good for you, Tracey. Help that man develop good money habits, and you can both be set for life.
Exactly.
She has helped. I'm not gonna. I have to admit it.
Well, darling.
Van Solomon says I'm $40 short for my March budget. Got to make some card sets to sell.
Awesome.
It is awesome. Dang, you know what's really incredible? When you get to the point where you realize the power of your imagination and creativity, and
I
how
love
when you
that.
need something, and you really just put it in front of your mind, even if you have to sleep on it, somehow the solution comes. Now, if you dismiss it, you will kind of miss that thing. But if you act on it,
The power of
it's
imagination.
amazing.
I love it.
Pam Bell told Cindy, look, I'd have had me some steaks right about then. Pam, me and
Y'all
you
are
both,
funny.
okay?
Y'all funny.
Give me the ribeye part of it.
Stop. Stop. Y'all leave that cow alone.
Time she hit that ribeye.
Does the cow have a name? That's what I want to know.
No, the cow had a name.
Does
the
the cow have a
ribeye.
name? Cow's name is Ribeye. Stop, Bill. Stop. Cindy, don't laugh. Cindy, wrap them ribs up, Cindy.
Judy R, 450,000. What is that? I have to see what this is. I know that's not a hospital bill, Judy. Let me look. Let me go back. Oh, Judy says Barley Art sent me a postcard to send cards for foster kids, something like that. And they need 450,000. Well, they got the whole country.
Ooh.
They'll get them.
Wow. I got an idea coming up, y'all, too, for a card campaign. So just be ready to hear about this one. Because I was thinking of something we can do, especially with coming off of the Mike on the Bike campaign. So stay tuned. I've got something coming.
Donna said, did I bring you coffee, Tracy?
He sure did.
Donna, you know I couldn't have come in this room. I would
brought me
have to bring
coffee.
her coffee and not come up with my own.
He said, now Bill likes to add a lot of sugar to it, so hopefully it's not really, really sweet. And then he likes to heat it up to the point where it's
like a nuke. I don't want to be
where it'll burn your lips off. Okay, that kind of hot.
I think Crystal's B Queen's birthday is March 29th, Tracy.
Awesome. She's still celebrating now. Okay. Yeah, my birthday's on Thursday, and I just can't. I'm excited. I'm excited. Such a blessing. Oh, Trina Christie's getting a new Cricut. Nice. She said,
Trina.
She says, I'm so excited to use it. Awesome.
Pam Bell says, Tracy, you make coloring look so easy. I have a hard time with it. I love watching you color. Tracy, why don't you verbalize what you're doing?
You know what? Those, it started out with the Archie comic books.
What, coloring?
Yeah, I mean,
no,
the regular coloring books is what I started out with.
I was never really...
So I'm just using pastel colors and just straight coloring. Nothing fancy, just using the alcohol markers.
I'm a better colorer now, probably not, than I've ever been, because I never had patience.
Look, when they had the, you remember in the waiting rooms when they used to put coloring books out for the kids? The coloring books and the, at the dentist and stuff?
Yeah.
You remember those?
Yeah, but I didn't color. I was always reading those, what's that Bible book thing they used to have?
Bible stories?
Oh my God.
You said the Bible book
thing
they
must
used
have
to
read that book 100, I don't know how many times. I look forward to going to the dentist just for that.
I need a blue paper. Let's see. I need a blue, something with blue in it. Now that I colored that blue.
DFC says she learned a new recipe for milk syrup from YouTube. I don't even use sugar in my coffee now, and it's delicious.
Milk
Yeah,
syrup.
what is that? What is milk syrup?
Oh.
Hi, Sonia Creole.
Hey, Sonia.
She says, I'm not that late, only about 18 minutes. Yeah, this is early for you,
It's
Sonia.
early.
18 minutes, that's like you here before us.
I need something that's going to be a little bit peach-like. Almost like an orange peach. This is a light orange, and this is a sand color. And that looks like it might be close to this, right? So the only way for me to really tell, though, is to sample it, right?
Adrian Mackey
Look
says,
at that. So let's see what
there are a
this one
couple
looks
of
like.
nursing homes near me that I have adopted the residents.
Love it.
And I send each resident a card each month. It really makes their day.
Yes, it does. And so what I'm thinking, or what I'm putting together, is something that we can do for nursing homes. Do a card campaign for one of the nursing homes. I know there's several people that are doing it. You can do it, reach out to your own nursing home, but I'm going to do something that we can do. And just bless some of these nursing homes, because I can't even imagine someone's parent, someone's mother or father is sitting in a nursing home right now feeling as if they're all by themselves. And that just came to my heart. Yesterday I was talking to Bill about it, and I was like, we need to do something. So I think that would be a nice way to bless someone. So I just need to reach out and just get some of the information from them.
There are quite a few that are by themselves.
Yeah, seriously.
And that's just it.
I mean, they can't have visitors. You know, there's so much stuff during the pandemic, even more isolated.
There's some, even if they could have visitors, they're still all by themselves.
Yeah, so there's something we can still do.
Crystal B. Queen says, one of my nephew-in-laws was acting out Sunday. I sat to a table and pulled out my crafts and coloring pages. He sat with me so long and made a nice project. His family was shocked.
Look, they'd be surprised when kids start to get into something. Take away those electronic devices and let them start creating, because somewhere out there is the next famous artist or, you know, scientist or whatever it is. But if they're caught up in that device, we may never know. We got to give them a chance to thrive using those brains, you know.
Crystal left out the sentence between one of my nephew-in-laws was acting out Sunday, and there's a sentence that normally would be there, and she went right to I sat to a table and pulled out my crafts and coloring pages. You know the part, Crystal. One of my nephews was acting out Sunday, and let me tell you what happened. After that, I sat to a table and put on my crafts.
Ooh, I'm liking this right here. This color right here, y'all. I am in love with that color right there.
Bertha says she loves the color.
Me too. I don't know what it's just so calming to me.
Linda Huffman, she loves teaching kids crafting also, like Crystal. I think Vicky, don't you have a class that you teach? Or was that someone else? It's hard for anyone to teach classes now. You can't.
I used to love when the kids used to we used to have our weekly programs at the library, and the kids would come in, you know, and we would do like different craft projects related to the book that we read. And a lot of parents were surprised, like, my kids sat down for 45 minutes, because it would be 45 minutes to an hour, so that's the length of time. And then sometimes the parents would sit down with the kids, and they loved it. Let's see. This one.
Oh,
See what that one looks like. That's kind of a. That looks more yellow than green to me, so I'm not going to use that one.
look at this creativity, Tracy. Vicky Jensen said, my son posted a picture my granddaughter made of a horse head that was totally doodles. Oh my God, it was beautiful. She's only 10.
I bet.
Reminds you of you back in the day, huh, Vicky? Ronnie McKenzie says, can we sneak up a little, get a closer look at the coloring, please?
Oh, sure. It's nothing fancy, but that'll be great. I can pull it in. Gonna get a little bit dizzy.
And while you're doing that, Deb Schoen is asking, do those markers leave lines or blend all smoothly?
Probably they blend very smoothly. I really like the way they blend. I'm just gonna adjust my camera here, y'all.
You're getting closer is gonna probably show that.
You see that? Look, no lines whatsoever. Look at that. Just awesome.
I like that gold one.
Color. And for like, I mean, I like the ADAXI markers, you know. And y'all, I think y'all have bought them so much that's why it has that Amazon, what do you call it? Amazon Choice or something?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Sticker next to them. Yeah. I think because y'all went in and y'all bought them. And that's the story I'm sticking with. Yeah. That's what I'm sticking with.
Hi, Diane Montoya.
Hey, Diane.
Joanne is here.
Joanne Gilbertson?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joanne. All my crafty friends. We are family. I got all my crafty people with me. Crafty family with me.
It's amazing how that song was so tight. It must have stayed at the top of charts for at least 3 years in a row. People, they love that song right there. Walter Russell Jr. says, where did you order the corner punch? It was probably a gift. Huh?
No, the corner punch, this right here, the corner punch was on Amazon. It's a,
there you go.
I got to go back and look through my thing. I'll put the, I got to go look up the history of my orders. I don't want Bill looking up the history of my orders. I don't want him looking through the history.
See, she been sneaking stuff in the house, and I don't even know. See.
So yeah. Walter, I will I will put that in the description below this video. Bill. I think you order more on Amazon than well, you know what? I think we're about even, right? What do you think? Who orders the most?
You, easily.
From Amazon.
You and Ariel.
Huh?
So I order big stuff. You know what I mean? I could save up my chips to get something that's a little bit more.
Save up his chips.
Like I'm looking at this keyboard right now. I have to really save up for that one.
Exactly.
That's some real chips.
And so here's the thing. I said, Bill, if we continue to spend, you won't be able to get that keyboard that you want because
I ain't bought nothing since.
He sure hasn't.
I want that. You don't understand.
He's wanted that keyboard for a minute.
I have.
It's a
couple
look.
Years.
I said it's a particular keyboard.
Yeah, you can't just get anything.
A particular
it has to
one.
Be exactly what you want. That's absolutely tailored to what you need and at that point in your life. DFC says, my coloring really stepped up a notch after watching you color blend, Tracy. I'm loving it.
Oh, nice. And see, I'm not even blending with these. I'm just straight up coloring.
Hold up. On the next one, talk you through it. I'm going to tell you something. What really helps me is when I hear you actually say, I'm taking the so-and-so. Because it's amazing. You do it so easily, it makes it look like, oh, I'd never be able to do that. But when you talk, I heard you talk it, and I said, hey, I can do that. It's amazing.
Now this one right here, it actually says that it's yellow. It says yellow. Now you see I laid this down here, right? I'm just going to go over this part here because to me it's a little bit too bright. I just want to see what it looks like. It's saying that it's yellow though. To me it looks more on the orange side. But I'm okay with that. It's all right. I can just test it out on there and see if it works. But see, this is one of those, get a little tray, watch maybe a movie, listen to some music, and just start coloring. Just start coloring.
Oh, so that is, you put the title, Marlene Watts, I didn't read this part. She said, what color is the ADAXI marker you're using right now?
This one is yellow. It's 34 yellow. But to me, I don't know what it looks like to y'all. This doesn't look yellow to me. Do they bleed through the paper? Yes, Ronnie, they do bleed through the paper. Especially that deeper color. Yep, they do.
Sandy, I think Sandy asks what kind of markers. They're ADAXI. I'll put the link again for you so you can easily find them.
Right, A-D.
Oh, here it is.
ADAXI. And they didn't have this name on them. I think ADAXI has been listening to us, because one of the problems I had was that I could not tell what the true name of these were.
Right, no one could.
Right.
And everyone kept saying, what's
But I was
name?
like, but these are good markers. And it's like, this is super juicy. This is a juicy marker right here.
Here's an interesting comment. Marcia Burton says, I work in the school system, special needs. One of my students called me stupid and ignorant. I was so hurt because he wants to be on the phone and not do his work. Well, that's the reason for you to be hurt. You were doing your job. He wasn't doing his.
Kids these days, okay.
Once he calls you stupid and ignorant, you just have to kind of raise the flame up a little bit within the confines of your ability to do so. Whatever that means the office, the corner, whatever it may be. Time out, something.
Yeah, these kids, boy, they
didn't talk, have to appeal to their understanding. He knows why he's there. He's counting on you to be hurt, and then just next time give up and let him do anything he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, see how this is not leaving any lines on there? Look how the color is just so, it's just beautiful. I mean, the coverage, I really like the coverage.
Vicky Jensen says she was one of the early people that got the ADAXI markers, and they don't say ADAXI.
Me, right. See, I have that other set
The
that
other
doesn't
set
say
something else, cool or something.
Cool Touch markers or something. The ADAXI better do right. I think somebody had like a marker that dried out, and I think they actually wrote back to ADAXI. I think they like replaced her entire set, which was great.
There you go, Crystal B. Queen. That's pretty much it. Crystal B. Queen, she's saying that she's a teacher over 25 years, and a student does what that, out the room you go. Doing nothing sends the wrong message to the other children. ISS it is, in school suspension.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna let me.
I agree.
You're not.
And then when you're late and you miss the bus or something like that, and your parents have to come up there and get you, oh, they're gonna find out that it went down. Believe me, my mother there wasn't playing. That was back in the days when you got paddled. My mother, she would come and paddle you in front of the class. You want to act a fool in front of the class? Then this is going to happen in front of the class. Trust me.
Okay, so this orange here, this is, let me see, this is actually 23. This is orange. This looks this looks orange to me. To me, this looks somewhat like an orange, kind of, I guess a yellow orange kind of.
Tracy Ashley Hammer says, what stamp set is this?
This is actually one of our beginning stamp sets. Like in our first year business, this is the Spring Blossom.
That Spring Blossom though, was it? It still
very
is.
popular.
It's very
yeah.
popular.
Yep.
Guess who crawled up in the
Who crawled up in the craft room?
Kenneth.
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 Kenneth done crawled up in the craft room.
Kenneth's supposed to be working. Kenneth said, "No, I ain't. I'm supposed to be doing just what I'm doing."
Oh, look. Speaking of, I don't know why I started thinking of Chelsea. I don't know why I started thinking of Chelsea. Probably because I started thinking of graphics. And Chelsea is now, my daughter, our oldest daughter, Chelsea, just got a promotion. So she's into graphic design, and she's been a graphic designer for a couple of companies. And she just got she's super excited. But she is also a UX designer, which is user experience, which is what I found out. But she just got promoted. And so I'm so proud of her because she just continues. She's like, Mom, if I can no longer learn, I can no longer stay in that position. So her thing is, I have to be able to continue to learn and do better and be better at my craft. And so, yeah, she just got promoted to...
I think she's the top designer.
She is like a product...
something.
I can't even remember now. But she got a promotion. So I'm so super proud of her, y'all.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, working from home and got a promotion. Yeah. So she starts at the end of this month. So she's super excited, and I'm excited.
No, what Kenneth is product owner? No, some kind of product designer. It's like whatever it is that she does, she leads the team.
Right.
Oh, all the designers. That's what she does.
My baby over there creating stuff.
Let me go into the back. Hello, everybody that just came on.
Hey, everyone.
Kenneth says she's in his field.
Oh, that's what Kenneth does too?
Kenneth does some of everything. Oh, someone made a really good comment. A lot of people were saying that their markers were dried up and stuff like that. Walter Russell had problems with a marker. But Linda Huffman said she got a card at her ADAXI markers that said if it dries out, dip it in alcohol and it will re-ink itself.
That's what I've heard before too. I haven't had that happen yet, but I've heard a couple of people say that.
Hi, Jennifer Real. Margie, I'm trying to go into the back.
Oh, Kenneth is in software design. Software quality assurance and project management. Ouch. That makes my brain hurt. Okay. Kenneth needs to make a card and show us his and send it to us in Happy Mail so we can see what it looked like. That's what we need, Kenneth. Talking about project assurance, such and such management. I need you to make a card, Kenneth. Let's start there.
Hey, Tracy. Margie, she Margie-fied Sukihana so intensely that she's excited and she just wanted to thank Margie.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's what Sonia Creel is saying. I understand. Margie must have put it on her. She put the Margie on her.
Margie-fied. And if you're new to our channel, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here.
Oh, Sonia Creel said her daughter just put through her first stamp order. It's the boy and girl.
Oh, that's so sweet. You know what? I did see that come through.
Crystal B. Queen made a very good comment. She says, everyone, please make sure you put your prayer requests in the Mindless Prayer group. We really take special time to pray for your needs.
Yes, on Facebook.
Thank you,
it's on Facebook. Okay, let's see. I like that peachy kind of color, so I'm going to do one of these in the peach color. Well, I'm glad to see y'all today. I really am. Each time we could come on here is a blessing, you know. Each time y'all can join us is a blessing because, you know, so many of us Many people didn't make it, you know?
I know.
So it's truly a blessing.
It really is. You know, I find myself sometimes thinking, man, I'm still here. You know, and I just think that all those people, they didn't think they were going to be gone from something like this. You know?
Yep. And so that's why I always tell y'all I'm really glad to see you. I'm happy that you're here. Now each of these, here's just another idea. Each of these flower petals you can alternate and just mix up the colors so you don't have to stick to the one color. I'm just doing it for this. But you can alternate, maybe do a pink or peach and a green, and you know.
I tell you what, Tracey and I, we wear our masks, actually double masks now. We wear our masks so much that, for me anyway, when I'm in the house and I don't have it on, I feel naked, like something's wrong. And the reason I do it, I just feel like, I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? I mean, if at least I can put this on. I don't feel, you can't see this invisible thing out here, and I have to feel like I'm doing something, and that mask makes me feel like I'm being proactive. You know, if not for me, at least for you, you know. That's why I do it.
Yep.
Oh, Joanne, I'll check.
I got it. We got her order.
Okay, Joanne.
Yeah, it's actually going out today.
It's going out today, Joanne.
Yep.
Matter of fact, we're going right after this live.
We got to go there because we got to check the mailbox too. Yep.
Margie, I was trying to find something had happened to Margie's daughter or something that she needs prayer for. I don't know what it is, but I'm sending my prayers, Margie. I was trying to see exactly what it is, but I can't find it. And you too, Sissy Pants. Sissy Pants.
Yes.
Pray for her to put out in the.
Good. Well, you know, and guess what? Y'all feel free to go ahead and join us in the group on Facebook. We have a Mindless Crafting prayer group. So yeah, like Crystal said, go in there and request prayer. Everyone needs prayer. Y'all continue to pray for me and Bill too, you know.
Exactly.
As we move about, you know, with that mask, going back to the mask, I don't really stay out long enough. I like to get back in here because the mask makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have trouble
and
breathing.
So I got to get back home. I'm not trying to be out there too long, you know.
Crystal must have tried the alcohol thing because she says, "Oh snap, the dry marker in the alcohol dip works. Thank you." So Crystal must have just tried it out.
Good.
Yep. Oh, Sophie Slater says, "What scissors would you recommend for cutting really small details?"
Cutter bee scissors. The ones I'm using right now. I love these Cutter bee scissors.
We used to have those, didn't we?
We used to have them in the store. Yeah. We actually have a back order going on with these. Yeah. Hopefully, with the pandemic and everything, it's just harder for us to get stuff in quickly.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Well, Margie Tracy, her daughter got the COVID shot and she got extremely sick from it. So that's what everyone's is sending her the extra prayers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll keep her in our prayers. Yes.
Okay. All right, Margie, I'm on the same page now. DFC says her kitten gets so concerned when she puts on her mask before leaving the apartment. It's so cute.
Oh, that is just too funny. Okay. Look, the dog got concerned this morning when he saw Bill on the floor doing some sit-ups
with a kettlebell.
And Bill is one of those noisy workout types. Okay, you will know that Bill is. You think he being tortured. And the dog went and sat by him like, oh my goodness.
Move.
Is he on the floor in pain or what? Gooby went by him. He wanted Gooby to leave him alone, but Gooby was like, you're injured, Dad.
I'm trying to save you.
Right, I'm trying to save you.
Put the thing down.
If it hurts, put it down. Okay, so if you see what I'm doing, I'm actually cutting on the line just a little bit into this because we're going to make this dimensional in a minute.
Hi, Charmaine.
This is going to be dimensional.
Tina Emery says, I have COPD and I can't breathe with the mask.
Yeah, it becomes real. I can't even imagine.
I heard someone else say that too.
I cannot even imagine because I just, I feel claustrophobic. Like, you know, like, yeah.
Tracey waits right as she heads in the thing in the store, maybe about 20 feet. 20 yards.
And I got my list. Go and get whatever I need to on the list. And I don't like being in the store where when it's crowded either. So
Leslie says, please. Oh, okay. I've been fussy cutting today and preparing embellishments myself, ready to make cards at a later date.
Oh, nice.
There you go, Les.
Right, you just take it one step at a time. Today you might say, hey, I'm just going to do some flowers. Tomorrow you might say, you know what? I'm going to do flowers and I'm going to put them on a circle. Like today, we're going to put, we're going to decorate these with the paper and then we're going to put some embellishments together. So these are going to look really cute. And then later on, I can pick them up and say, ooh, I'm going to make some cards now. I don't know if anyone else does that too. Y'all don't say nothing about my hands, okay? Don't be getting the lotion, the lotion police after. The lotion police. Your hands are dry, okay? Because I washed them a lot. Don't get the ashy police after me. Y'all.
Bobby Joe says, I'm just stamping images of color and listening to you funny peeps. Charmaine says, I feel like I've lost my mojo.
What, Charmaine? Just pick some stuff up and start coloring. Stamp out. Here's what you do, Charmaine. Stamp and color. Stamp and color.
Bend and snap.
Bend and snap.
Charmaine, do you have any kids or grandkids? Let them pick out something. Throw it on the table. And you're forced to only use that. Put a clock on it and give yourself 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes to make this.
Well, don't even put a clock on it. Just do it, because clocks make you even more.
Yeah, but what happens with the clock, it forces you to go beyond thought somewhat. Because if you give a person too much, it's like taking how many of you have had to write a term paper and you wait right up until if you don't start this exact within this hour, it's not going to be turned in. And all of a sudden that term paper just kind of comes out of nowhere. Now, some people, because I think Tracey is very meticulous and detail-oriented, and so is Ariel. They'll start their stuff and plot it out, and on this
not
day,
in college. No,
I know Ariel.
In college, I didn't
good at that.
I didn't do that in college. For some reason, waiting to that last minute.
I was amazed.
And I would still pull out a good grade.
Me too. I felt like I was better under pressure.
But I don't know what it is. I know I had to get that term paper done. It's on the syllabus, But for some reason, and I was in a journalism program, so it was like, ooh, that was tough. You're not doing just like a 10-page paper. That was a breeze. You're doing like a 30-page
with everything
paper,
footnoted and
cited. Yes. The footnotes almost drove me crazy.
The one thing I
wanted to pull my hair out.
What used to irritate me was that, okay, I thought we were going to college to learn how to think, but when we got there, I remember the first paper I wrote, it was all me, and I got the worst grade ever. They didn't care about me. They wanted to hear they wanted me to footnote what everyone else said. Only with this person, because we believe he's somebody and you're nobody. So that's all we want. We don't want what you have. So I became very good at doing that, though.
Araceli, is that Araceli? She said that she loves our channel.
Hi,
Y'all are
Araceli
sweet. Well,
Callie.
you're sweet for saying that. She's gonna be like, y'all ain't that sweet.
You
Y'all
messing
just
up my name.
Y'all just tore my name to shreds.
Araceli Callie. Was I close or probably not?
Nope. Not even close.
She said, look, just say Ari.
Ah.
Aracel.
Oh, the name of this stamp set. This is the Spring Blossom stamp set. Marcia. Spring Blossom. Marcia, I actually need to get you some information. I'll get you that information later on this evening. I got your message and we've been so busy. I got to be honest with you. But I apologize. I haven't been able to really. We've been taking a class. We're taking a business class. So that has got us like, woo.
Linda, this is Tracy, and me too, but especially Tracy. Linda Huffman says, I avoid crowds. My friends want to take me out for my birthday, but I'm not doing restaurants right now.
Look, restaurant gonna have to come to me. Okay, I already told. I told Bill and Ariel.
Don't even dream.
What restaurant? You know. And that's it. Have the food come to me. I'm good.
Sandy Harris says, what kind of paper is best for these markers?
Right now, what I'm using is I don't even have the paper.
Lanina?
This one right here, this is a pretty sturdy paper. That one is, and we actually have this in our store. Let me just make sure. This is the 110. I'm using this is what I'm using. Premium cardstock. This is the 110 white. And it is a really sturdy, this is the one I'm using right now. Now, it says 65 pound, but this is a sturdy paper right here. To me, this seems more like a 110. This is a 110 pound paper. Yeah, this is 25 sheets. And it's pretty smooth.
I bet.
I'm really liking it. And this is actually in the store. Because look what I did, y'all. I went and took, I couldn't help myself. I took the label off the packaging to make me a shape. Okay, a template shape. Yeah, I just couldn't help it. So yeah, it's a coordinations paper.
What?
That brand is Coordinations is the brand. And that is a good sturdy paper. So I've been just using that.
Yeah, I'm behind.
I think you want to use a thicker paper, only because, you know, with those markers, those ADAXIs are pretty juicy. And so even with that being a thick paper, you see how it's still bleeding through? But I'm okay with that. No one's going to see it.
I see it.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Crafting Police. Oh, we announced her name perfectly. What'd you say? Araceli.
I can't say it.
Araceli. Look, now we can't say
Araceli Callie.
Yes, Sonia, thank you for welcoming her to our crazy, crafty. Look, she said crafty. Look, that's how she said it. Sonia, she said.
Who said it?
She said, "Welcome to our crazy, crafty family." That should tell you something about us already, okay?
Who said it? Sonia Creel?
Yes.
Sonia Creel. Sonia's been kind of quiet lately.
Sonia's watching, okay? Sonia's like, I have to observe
don't
right
let
now.
That fool you. She's quiet was the ones that get you.
0 to 100.
You messed with the wrong one of them quiet ones. At night, you'll be watching the 6 o'clock news. I'm like, ain't that quiet?
She was so quiet.
She was so quiet.
That's funny.
Karen Hankerson said, "Will I be making a card?" That night, I might make something that night.
What night?
For the Midnight Live.
Okay, let me clear my desk off.
In addition, I'm not exclusively, but I'll do something.
Look, you see, he has to set his rules, y'all.
Cindy has to take a quick cat nap. That means 5 hours.
Go take your nap.
Oh, Cindy. Linda Ball says, I love you guys. You guys got me back into crafting. I've been making cards and sending them to friends with words of encouragement.
Oh, nice. Oh, and people need encouragement right now. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. I mean, it's amazing how something that you create can make someone's day. Deb C said, we might be crazy, but we're harmless. Yep, we love on one another. But y'all crazy. I'm going to tell y'all that now. Y'all crazy.
I did disappear, didn't I, Leslie? She watched the Dollar Tree tour. She said, but Bill disappeared.
He disappeared.
My mind got stuck on something and I was trying to find it. And once I was on the hunt, that was it. And of course, they didn't have it. Whatever it was.
He just left, okay? I mean, he literally went outside it, and I had to just end the live, okay? Don't do that again, Bill. He went in the line and just... We like to see you with your wife shopping.
Diane Solomon says, I have my first telemed appointment later today. I'm nervous about it. Hope you have no glitches. Diane, everything is going to go wonderful. Those
Bill
telemeds are...
Yeah, you do the telemed too.
Once you just click the link, the rest just kind of falls in place.
I have to sit nearby on telemed because Bill won't tell him everything. Telemed, that maybe that's what is...
Certainly. Walter Russell wants me to announce the days and times that we're live. Usually, like clockwork, we're on at Tuesday and Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time.
Right. That's our regular time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be live. Thursday's my birthday. Are we gonna be live? Yeah, we'll be live. Back on here, y'all. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what happened.
Is it back on?
Let me just check my power on my phone. Oh, my power on my phone is way up there, so.
Is it working? It's doing something. Okay, well, looks like we're back on. It looks kind of grainy. Okay, here it is.
Let me not make y'all too dizzy, y'all. I have to release it off of here, but I think we're back and we are connected again. How does that look, y'all? I don't know what happened.
If your resolution is kind of low, mine's jumped right back in on 480. So I clicked on that gear, clicked on quality. I'm clicking on the top that says 720p to get the highest resolution. Yes, Angie, it happened to Angie also.
They're trying to not let us be great, okay? We over here trying to connect, and they trying to keep us, like, who's they, right? Trying to keep us from connecting.
They can't keep us from that. Hi, Carmina.
Hopefully that won't happen again. Hey, Carmina.
Carmina Romero. Christine Bennett is here.
Carmina's package will be on her way too. I saw Carmina's order come through. I had just put her package together this morning, actually.
Linda says she's watching us on TV.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying, Sonia? Sonia said, ain't the devil busy? He sure is. So
devil busy.
Get out.
Trying to stop us from connecting. If the devil don't know, okay.
Hi, Fallen 10.
Y'all have some names for them YouTube channels.
How Fallen one? How in the world did you get that name?
Like, don't ask.
Now, I named it after my ex. He's the fallen one. Fallen one. Just kidding.
We'll stop making stuff up. Oh, we were talking about the live. You already mentioned that we come on the Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes.
And then we got the Mindless Crafting at midnight. Don't forget If you want to join us, we love that mindless crafting at midnight. If you can stay up, it's Eastern time, so it might be a different time zone for y'all. But 11:55 Eastern, March 19th. We'll be on for 2 hours, and Bill said he's going to create something.
Yes, I know Tracey do something, but I do something pretty quick. Sissy Pants. I'm sorry to say that we did not name that blue ink yet, so we don't know.
We have not. No, we have
No
not.
one won anything because we haven't even.
No, we haven't even named it yet. It's still in that production.
Yeah, everything.
I had to. The red had to go back. The red just wasn't right.
Yes, so we've been waiting on that.
According to y'all, the red was not right, and I agree. So thanks for y'all input on that.
Bobby Joe's asking, I guess the entire group over there recommend for magnets to close albums and journals and stuff like that.
Don't they have those really thin ones? It's like a wafer thin magnet. It's very small. I think I've seen them on Amazon. Heavenly Gifted today said, Tracey and Bill, I've been blessed with a full-time job. Go, Heavenly!
Heavenly!
Celebration time. Come on. It's a celebration. Bill over here typing like a madman. I hear him. He ain't playing. Look, why does Heavenly's name make me feel like a song? But it's the wrong. I just realized the song in my head is not matching Heavenly's. Has new meaning to me. Remember that song?
Oh yeah.
It's suddenly.
That was
right? Suddenly.
Hold on, that was
who was it?
Billy Ocean, wasn't it?
Suddenly.
Was that Billy Ocean?
There's beauty up above and things we never
dreaming of.
Oh, I don't know. Wake up suddenly.
And you're in love.
He sang that song.
Sometimes you gotta wake up. Time you look at him, you just better look. I do.
Suddenly.
Okay? I'm ready right now. But you hadn't fallen asleep to wake up. I don't have to wake up. I already know.
Oh, there's beauty up above.
Yeah, it was Billy
and
Ocean.
Things we never take notice of. Wake up suddenly.
That was it.
I can't do that last part, Billy. You can do that last part.
I can't remember. I didn't really listen to the song enough.
Now I'm going to have to play it for him after the live, y'all. I'm going to have to play it for him because he got to sing that song. Bill has to sing that song, okay? How dare he not know?
Sonia Creola.
Yeah.
Sissy's, we're talking about those magnets. Sissy says she uses the thin magnets that are wafer thin. They come in small,
they're really
large.
thin.
She gets them from Amazon.
Okay, I've seen them. I've seen those. They're almost like I think they're like a silver color.
Diane Solomon says she listens to, she's been listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire lately. That was the first concert I went to. As much as I loved it, I was actually depressed afterwards because they were so good that I felt like, man, there's no need to even go to another concert for as long as I live because nothing can equal what I just saw.
What you just saw?
I don't care who it is. I might as well just never go again.
Wow.
I couldn't even, my mind couldn't even
after that, you just felt like Well, I bet you if it was a Stevie Wonder concert.
Yeah, but that's probably.
Have you ever been to a Stevie Wonder
Yes,
concert?
I have. In Spain. I was in Marbella, Spain. Well, one of my very good friends, he used to play keyboards for Earth, Wind & Fire when they were at their prime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's that deep, huh? You just felt like, oh my goodness, what am I doing with my life?
Exactly.
After the, you know what, Ariel said the same thing. You remember when she chaperoned her cousin Paige?
Yeah.
She chaperoned Paige.
Saw Beyonce.
The Beyonce. And Ariel was like, when it was over, she said, I felt like I had she said it was just so fantastic, like everything, just the whole performance. And she just was like, Mom, what am I doing with my life?
Look at Brenda Baldwin has crept into the room.
She came in here
just
sneaking, right? But we heard the door squeaking, Brenda. We heard the door squeaking.
Sissy Pants, she says she saw Wind & Fire about 4 years ago. They're still fantastic.
The performance for me was Patti LaBelle.
Oh my God.
Patti LaBelle, oh my goodness. I don't know if she was at Radio City Music Hall because I went with my mother. I took my mother. And my goodness, Patti LaBelle, that voice was just.
When I saw her, she was
woo.
She laid on the piano, Tracey.
And held a note.
Yes, and somebody was eating barbecue or something. He had ribs, and while she was singing, she went down there and give me one of them ribs. She took a rib, was eating it, and still singing. I was like,
what kind of concert was that? Was somebody eating a rib?
Chastain.
Oh, Chastain. Okay. Wait a minute, Chastain. That's here.
Yes, that's here in Atlanta.
How come I didn't go to the concert?
I didn't know you then.
Oh. Just checking.
If I had, I would have dumped my date and grabbed you.
Oh, Leslie. Otis Redding, great music. What song, Otis Redding song? Because I was Otis Redding, Sam Cooke.
Well, then he was sitting by the doctor, sitting by the doctor, the bay. Wasn't that Otis Redding?
Was that him? I think that was, yeah.
You know what? I remember one time I was in the airport here in Atlanta, and this is years and years ago. Y'all remember Philip Bailey, who used to hit the high notes on Red Fire?
Yeah.
And I was in line, and the person I was flying with, they were like, right in front of me was this guy, and she said, "Hey, is that Philip Bailey? That's Philip Bailey." I said, "What?" I said, "Ain't no Philip Bailey. What you talking about?" She said, "That's Philip Bailey." I said, "Let me tell you something. I didn't see Philip Bailey. I was at this one party, and Philip Bailey. That ain't no Philip Bailey. That guy, that's Philip Haley or something. That ain't no Philip Bailey." Anyway, so I went on talking all this stuff. Anyway, so we're on the flight, and he was sitting a little over from me, and all of a sudden the waitress, whatever they call them, the flight people.
Flight attendant, babe.
Yeah, the flight attendant came over and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Bailey, so-and-so." And I was like, oh my God. And he was right in front of me. He turned, and I noticed he had a slight smile on his face. He never said a thing, though.
Like he gonna find out today.
He gonna find out today, buddy, who I am, okay?
Yeah.
Brenda says her favorite person was Pavarotti.
Oh, wow.
Hold up, how many of y'all seen that? What was that?
That voice.
What was the English lady, Tracey, who sung it,
on that Britain's Got Talent?
Britain's Got Talent. And she
became a household
anybody.
She became a household name when
that woman broke out there.
What was her name? What's that lady's name?
I can't think of what her name is.
Everybody knew her name after that.
She was something like I don't know what she was. In normal life, like worked at Kroger or something. You know what I mean? But y'all know who I'm talking about. Susan Boyle. That's it, Lynn.
Yep.
That's Susan Boyle, baby. Okay.
No, Bill. Who's the one that I always talk about?
Oh my
that sang
God,
that
Kevin
song?
Skinner,
Was that
the
his name?
chicken catcher dude.
Oh my
That
goodness.
chicken catcher guy.
Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all saw that when he came on there? And I did not like the way they treated him when he first came out
treated
there.
him like dirt.
I probably stopped watching after that. After a while, I just kind of like, they treated him so bad. What was it? Kenneth Skinner, right?
Kevin Skinner. It was Kevin Skinner.
He sang that song. It was so quiet in there.
Because when he was getting ready to start up, remember you could look at the audience's faces, and especially the judges, they had these smirks and laughs like they would get prepared themselves to just fall out of their chair. But when that man broke out singing,
he sure did. I think he actually ended up winning the whole thing.
He was like,
and he had such a hard life, so it was like you wanted him to win. You know, like you were cheering him. I probably watched the whole season because of him.
That's exactly what I did. You're right, Vicky. They're all about looks and appearance. Like I'm gonna tell you what made me stop watching. I forgot the name of it.
American Idol, babe.
American Idol. When the way Simon treated Jennifer Hudson and talked about her appearance and all this other kind of stuff.
Oh my goodness.
And she was so gracious and dignified.
She really was. Her energy was just awesome. And you know what? But that's okay. That door closed because there was another door that needed to be opened. And so, you know, you see what I'm saying? You just
when they voted her off, I stopped watching. I said, if this girl can get voted off and not win,
her voice was something
then
else.
It doesn't even make sense for me to even watch this show.
Right. They would seem to be more focused on how she was dressed.
It was years before I watched American Idol again. And that's real talk.
Every so often someone will share something on Facebook and I'll watch it. Like someone who is really doing good. I heard there's someone right now that's really good. I can't remember her name because we don't watch it anymore. Thanks, Crystal. I'm just doing these flowers, but wait until I add the dimension to them. You're really going to like them once I get the dimension on them. So why am I thinking this live is going to be 2 hours?
Crystal Tarver says she loved those flowers.
That's what I was just responding to.
Oh, sorry, Crystal.
Look, Bill is over here.
Again, like Samuel Jackson on the movie. The boss say, our house is good.
What was the other? I'm trying to think of the other person that was a real big breakout star from American Idol.
What's the one girl? She did good. Kelly Clarkson.
Oh yeah. She was like
Fantasia.
the first. She was like the first. Ruben stuttered.
But here's the thing. Some of them, when they open their mouth, you know, oh yes, they got it. There's no question. Fantasia, when she first broke out, there was no question whatsoever.
Yeah, she had that thing.
She had the thing.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone knows what the thing is. Kelly Clarkson had the thing.
Yep, she sure did.
You know, they had a guy on there one time. What's that guy's name?
Ruben stuttered.
There's another guy. That guy had the thing too. Hold up, they had this.
And I wonder how many of them actually go on, even though if they don't win, they go on to be successful just because, you know, like Jennifer Hudson, she didn't win, but she still went on.
Hold up,
to become a major star.
They had a guy on there one time named Johnny something, and he came on. He was talking. Well, yes, I tried to, I'm just trying to once again to. I've always loved singing. I'm trying it this time around, and maybe something will happen. And then he was talking. And they said okay, fine. So the music started, and it was what's the name of that song? The da da da. Da, 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 da.
The Whitney Houston song.
It was a Whitney Houston song, and the music came on. You could see people's faces like, what? What do you think he's finna do? This man sung
you cannot get up there and sing a Whitney Houston song. You better.
His range in a natural voice.
I remember who you were talking about.
This guy could sing.
He was not going to give up, was he?
can't think of what his name is, but
Oh, Liz. You're welcome, Liz. Oh, thank you, Liz. I was so sorry I didn't get it out to you sooner. I just kept adding more stuff to it and I wanted it to be special. So she got
yeah, she couldn't finish.
her prize.
One more thing.
I couldn't. Bill, no.
Tracy, is it ready? One more thing.
I said, wait. It's like Liz gonna forget that she even won. I think we got enough flowers here now, right? Okay, so before I start adding dimension to these, I'm going to cover these using some of this paper because we're doing embellishments. So let me cover these.
How many of you have watched The Bodyguard at least 10 times?
That's another, yeah.
Me.
Me too. I like Kevin Costner too,
I do
though.
too.
I like his movies.
All his stuff is good.
Yeah. Message in a Bottle. That was the other one that he was in. I like that. I could watch that over and over.
What's the one, Tracy, where he was a naval officer? That's the one right there, though.
He was a naval officer.
Yes. Y'all know that one. Oh, my God. He did that one. I'm sorry. An Officer and a Gentleman. Is that it? Yeah, An Officer and a Gentleman.
No, that's not Kevin Costner.
Yes, it is.
Officer and a Gentleman was Richard Gere, I believe.
Oh, yes, Richard Gere. You're right,
me.
it's Richard Gere. He did that one. I like Richard Gere. I like Richard Gere too, y'all.
Like, okay.
Hey, I like him, but I kind of get them mixed up, those two, because it's like, what's that guy named, Chris?
I don't know, babe.
You know the guy who played
He's like that guy.
The guy who played In Time. What's his name?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake and the other guy who played in The Bourne Ultimatum.
Matt Damon?
I always get those two mixed up.
I don't.
And Leonardo DiCaprio. I get all three of them mixed up.
I don't get any of them mixed up.
I have to really focus on them. So yeah, that's the other one who was in this.
Funny.
You know, I like you. Tracy, what's the lady name?
See,
remember the lady who was in Hitch? She was the other person in Hitch. She kind of reminds Jennifer Lopez, but she's not Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, you're talking about
Carmen or something?
No.
I really like her. She's not in enough stuff for me.
What is her name?
She is so good.
No, not Oh, Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams was good. Build It and They Will Come. That was so good.
Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm putting this on. It doesn't really matter. It's a circle, so it won't matter how I put it on here because it's a circle. It's a circle.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's a circle. Round and round it goes. It's a circle. It's a circle.
It's a circle.
Round and round it goes. Look, yes, Eva Mendes.
Yes, that's her.
I could watch that movie over and over and over again, and I have.
Oh my God.
But the part that really cracks me up is when Will Smith takes that. When he takes that medicine.
Ooh, he took that medicine, boy.
And his face just swells up.
That's my favorite part of the whole movie.
I fell out. Okay.
Will Smith is so funny.
I felt, but he can do serious movies too.
No,
he's so versatile.
And sometimes people, I think they give him, they try to hate on him because they don't know what else to do. Because sometimes a person can be so good
at so many things.
Yes, and people will get upset.
Don't hate, appreciate.
But you know what? If you look at Will Smith's work ethic, that tells the story.
Right. That's the reason.
That's why he's so good at so many things.
I've watched some of his motivational videos.
Aren't they awesome?
His work ethic is just like unreal.
One of the most powerful things I ever heard in my life was said by Will Smith. Will Smith said, they asked him, they said, Will, What if it does? What if what you're trying to do doesn't work out? What is your plan B? Will said, I don't believe in plan Bs. A plan B is nothing more than a distraction from plan A.
Wow.
It wasn't that powerful? Because you know what? Here's the problem. Most of us have been told, and we may even be guilty of it ourselves, of telling our kids or someone who has a dream. Well, I want to be a dancer, or I want to be a famous writer. Well, you know, that's kind of risky. What you need to do is focus on being an engineer or being a this, because there's so many jobs, and work on that. Get your degree here for 4 or 5 years, and then go get a master's for another 2 years. And once you get that, then you can do the other now, because now you have something to fall back on. Well, you just spent all that time working on that. Your dream doesn't. What happened to the dream? The dream never ever comes about, and you're doing something you never loved and never will love.
Well, sometimes you do it because your parents said.
Well, that's whatever the reason is. It's still the wrong reason, because it's the plan B. Trina Christie said, my son said the same thing about a plan B.
Malay, I was reading her comment.
Yeah.
I love Will's video, Wild Wild West. When he comes out in a white suit, I lose it.
You're right, Sissy Pants. Nothing but you stops you.
None but you. Bill always says, if it's to be, it's up to me.
Yep. Here's the thing, okay? Brenda says, I disagree with Will. I know too many people that fell flat because their only plan failed. You know, but you know what?
Gotta try.
Here's the thing, Brenda. Okay, think about, okay, I heard about, what's the guy's name, Tracey? Edison. But he was working on the electric light. He said he failed literally 10,000 times before he got the right combination of events to create an incandescent bulb. Now, what if out of those 10,000 times he said, "Oh, I fell flat. Forget it. I'll just stick with this candle."
What if it does work?
But he kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, there are certain things that we know. There's one. Maybe there's one president. There's one this, and you don't tell a kid you can't be president, so don't do it. If this is what he wants to do, then he maps out his plan, his path.
Have a plan.
And he keeps going as far as he can until maybe he becomes a senator and this and that. He tries. But at some point he doesn't get it. At least he was on the path.
Right.
But if you tell that kid at the inception of his dream, oh, you're stupid. You should never do that. Work on the plan B or C. Don't ever think about being a president, you 5-year-old kid. Then come on. And here's the thing, okay, with the backup plan, because I see DFC saying there's nothing wrong with having a backup plan. But here's the thing. Let me ask you a question.
I say
DFC.
have the backup plan, but also be working on that thing that you really want to do.
Do you, okay, let's say you have 100% of your time. Do you spend 90% of your time working on the backup plan and 10% on plan A? Or do you really go for broke and say, well, spend 90%, 80 to 90% on plan A, and then have my backup that is created out of plan A? I'm sorry, most people do the other. They put all of their attention on plan B. And then they sit up there and say, well, my plan A failed. Yeah, because you never did nothing. You never did nothing, and I'm sorry. If you say you did, you really need to re-examine that your premise.
Well, I say work on both, okay? Work on your backup and your other. Have your backup along with your other one. Have both, okay. My plan A was so detailed, it included a plan B, C, D, and X. I just didn't know it. Yeah. I'm just adding a little bit of dimension to this one, y'all, like that. So there you go. I just don't want someone to come get to the end of their life and say, you know what, I just never gave it a try. If only I had. If only. So fear holds so many people back. I just want y'all to get, get that thing, that thing that you really want to do. At least give it a try. That looks good, right? Yeah. Okay. I just added some little dimension to that. Debbie, I'm doing some spring embellishments right now. And I'm going to use some of these here, but I need to add some dimension to my flowers. So let me get my little handy dandy tool here. And my smaller little board here. Put these on top of here. Oh, I need to turn it over right here. See how my board is nice and beat up? That means I've done a lot with it. All right, I'm just going to move these out of the way. Add some dimension to these flowers, y'all. Now, if you've never seen me do this, this really, I just love this technique because it allows you to add, sometimes your card needs something or your embellishment, and this is a way to do it. So, what I normally do is I get some wet wipes, right? So I'm going to use this is just a little baby wipe or whatever. Or you can use a paper towel, whichever. And so you know how I had cut into these, right? These flowers, you see that? Just cut into them a little bit more. Now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to wet it just a little bit. Just damp it a little bit. Just to get the paper moving, right? And then I'm going to, you see that? Just gently press on here. Just gently. Just gently. Just a little bit here. I know, these are my favorite on the stamp set. These are my favorite.
You like that technique, huh?
I do. Like that. And then I'm going to do this one right here. And this one right here. So you see how that's curling up like that? Now I turn it over and I come on this side and just a little bit. And you can go even deeper into this. Like, seriously, like, just don't press too hard, otherwise you might put a hole in the paper. So there's two ends to this. I'm just more so going in. You got one of these tools? Yeah. We have a, the one that we have, is it 3 in a set? Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one that we have is like 3 in a set. And so I have a full tutorial on this too, how to make this flower. And I think with spring coming, y'all might want to go ahead and get out your old stamp set with the flowers. And now, so I'm going to just now do that. So yeah. So now you could have like a whole assembly line of these and just keep doing them, adding dimension to them. And I'm using this foam thing here, but you can use a mouse pad. You have to have a soft surface. That way it has something to go into. And some people have used, they've used the foam. You like the foam, the crafting foam? You could use that. Look at that. So you're just barely doing this. Barely doing this.
Exactly. Sonny Chris says, I did not know you could do this technique with just paper. But
Oh,
Tracey
yeah.
has a video on this thing, a tutorial.
Yep. It's the paper makes me happy, right? And so if you have other flower, think of your other flower stamp sets. You can add you can do the same technique, add dimension to them. So this is a little bit too dry for me. So I'm just going to dab it. You know, just dab it a little bit. Karen Hankerson. Yeah, you have the 3-set tool? Yes. The 3-piece embossing stylus set. Yes, we actually have it in our store. Yes.
It's some good comments.
Debbie said, my mama told my sisters, I don't ever let someone tell you that you can't do anything. My mom was a woman welder and proved those wrong that said she wouldn't get the job done. Oh, exactly. She wouldn't get the job, right? Yeah. Sometimes you got to step out, and just say, you know what? Don't put your limitations on me, okay? Because you don't know what's inside of me, and you don't know what,
Remember your mother went up to the school that time? You wanted to take that class, wood shop or something?
You know what? I wanted to take a wood shop class when I was in, I think, 10th grade. I think I was in 9th or 10th grade. And they told me I couldn't be in the class, y'all. They told me I could not be in the class.
Because you were a girl.
And that was their reason.
And you should be at home economics.
Right. I didn't want to take the home economics class because I had a class similar to that. I wanted to do like the woodworking stuff that the boys were doing. And my mother went up to that school, y'all. My mother said, what? My mother went up to that school. And guess what? I was in that woodwork. I was the only one in wood shop class. Only girl. I was the only girl. Yep. In wood shop class.
Yeah, there's some real good comments about this Plan A, Plan B stuff. I can't read them all, but I tell you what. Here's the thing. Deb Cecil made a good one here. She said you can be going for Plan A, but with a Plan B in mind in case Plan A doesn't work out.
Right.
But here's the thing, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. This is what I'm saying. It's better. Your Plan A tends to be much stronger.
If you work
the younger you are. As you get older, chances are you made a series of decisions that have led you to a certain point, or different life events that take place, et cetera, et cetera. So you really truly have to kind of take your circumstances and take everything and evaluate it right then at that moment and say, now, what is my Plan A right now? Because for the most part, we just end up getting a job based on the Plan B that we've always followed, that someone told us to do. We wake up unhappy 10, 15 years later, and now we have all these debts, bills, kids, some reason to tell us we can't do it. And most of us don't even think about it.
Well, I think that's why so many millionaires are made in their later lives, because they say, you know what, I'm gonna go for it because I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, and I have nothing to lose.
That's it.
Yep.
I love reading about stories of people
I do too.
who just overcame incredible odds. The
Mm-hmm.
Colonel Sanders, the Tyler Perrys, someone who's just sleeping on a bench, you know what I mean? Because they put everything up and failed. And they should have just given up now. Well, I guess I give up on my plan A. Let me go back to working at the, you know, as a security guard in a night booth or somewhere. That's my plan B.
Well, the thing is that your plan B can actually end up funding your plan A also. So that's the other thing, you know.
Yeah. But yeah. But I guess the main thing I was trying to say is sometimes, I mean, I remember a period of time where I didn't have a dream for so long, I couldn't even remember the last time I even thought about it. That's well before I met you, Trace. And then at some point you wake up and you say, you know what? I don't even have a dream. I haven't been dreaming. What do I really want to do right now? And then when you actually have the courage to believe that you're worthy of having a dream and start moving in that direction, you know, you have to move in the direction of something. You can't just sit there and say, well, my life is just going to this dead-end job. It gives me just enough, keeps me just over broke, and I'm not thinking about nothing else because I'm happy that I got this plan B that's just.
But that might be okay
alive.
for some people, though.
Well, it was okay for me.
Right, for a while.
Until it wasn't anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I loved being a librarian for years and years. And then it just didn't fit right anymore for me. That was just me, though. So each person's, you know, whatever that thing is. But when you hear kids talk, kids say, I want to be such and such. I want to be this. I want to be that. You know, like all of these things that they want to be. And imagine like the things, some of them actually end up becoming that. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a scientist. I want to be an artist, you know, whatever it is. I want to be a famous painter.
This is funny. Crystal here says, really, you know, Crystal went right to the crux. Crystal says, I think God has a good chuckle listening to all of our plans.
I know, right? There you go. Exactly.
Already our purpose is in motion.
Yep. Becoming, right? But our purpose is becoming. We're becoming.
Oftentimes, though, here's the thing, though, and I say this all the time. What we think are our plans is the vision being given to us by God. And most of us never listen.
That's true.
We listen to somebody else's plan B.
Well, not only you listen to someone else, but we listen to people tell us that why our plan A won't work, you know?
The plan A that we thought up ourselves.
Girl, you ain't smart enough for that. You ain't such and such. You're not this. You're not that. Everybody's defining exactly who they think you should be. They're putting you in this little box thing, you know? That's why when my coach, going back again, my turning point was in 10th grade when my coach said, he gave me all the reasons why I couldn't beat this girl in a race. He gave me all of the reasons. He gave me every barrier. Coach, I want to beat that girl because the girl did something to me that I didn't like, right? And I wanted to beat, she was from another team and I wanted to beat her in a race. And when I asked my coach, what do I need to do to beat that girl? He gave me all the reasons why I couldn't beat her.
Well, you know that girl is all-American.
Right. She's this, she's that. He gave me all of her accolades.
She got all the records.
Right.
Nationwide. I didn't ask that, Coach. I wanted to know. That's a good one, Brenda. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like Brenda says she was 22. She bought her first crappy house for $13,000. Everybody laughed at her.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But here's the thing. How many people at 22 are buying houses?
That's forethought. Right.
Everybody
and that's why I think that they need to
22.
change some of the curriculum because
they all tell you this.
Right. That is just like that's a boss move right there.
She said 7 years later, I own 26 apartment buildings, debt free. Then I started Plan C. But there you go. So that was your Plan A then, right, Brenda? Or was that Plan B? Okay, was the buying of the house, was that Plan B?
I like Leslie Prattle's. We got a lot of comments coming through here. This is why I love being with y'all. You know what? This is why I love being with y'all, like with us, just with crafting, but we're also just talking about stuff. And there's so many life lessons and life journeys that we're learning about. Like as we like move through this whole process, I absolutely love hearing y'all's stories because it just gives us more insight into who you are.
Bye, Donna. Donna has to go.
Thanks, Donna.
Leslie says at 17, I was told to just get any job. And that's how it is, too. Most of us, we go to get a job. We don't care what it is. We just go to any building, fill out any application. We don't care what it is.
Yeah, because you want that little, because as a kid, sometimes you're thinking
just
about,
give me some.
I just want to get some money in my pocket. I want to get some money,
There you go.
My first job was as a camp counselor, one of those summer jobs.
Yes, but getting back to Leslie, she said she did that for 5 years, hated every day going in. No one told me I should be doing teaching. I learned how to teach cards, for vulnerable adults now. And you love it now, don't you, Leslie?
Oh, my goodness. Finding that thing, not only that's going to bless you, but it's going to be a blessing to someone else. Doing the thing that you love.
Debbie Laverne says, my daughter's teacher told her she wouldn't be able to go to college because she was in special ed. I went up to that school and told that teacher, what? Can't is not a word that we use in my house.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly it.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a good one, Debbie. I love that. Okay, Brenda says her house, because I asked the question, she said her house's apartment was Plan B. Her career at Federal Highways is always Plan A. So you succeeded in all the stuff you wanted to do. Right, Brenda? You had the Plan A, which worked.
Mm-hmm.
And once that was solidified and you just had the vision coming in your mind about something else you wanted to do, you put that in motion and nothing stops you, right?
Nice.
So it worked.
Nice. Love it.
You didn't listen to anyone telling you, girl, you can't do Plan A.
And then you start having these doubts in your mind.
Yeah.
That's what my mother would always tell us. Don't let anyone put any.
Thank you.
My mother would be up to the school in a heartbeat. Okay, in a heartbeat. She did not play. She was like, "What? You're saying my daughter can't be?" So the reason why she can't be in wood shop is because it's only for boys. And so, guess what? Next day, I was in wood shop.
Exactly.
And I was the only girl. And everybody was asking, like, how did you get into... The boys were looking at me like I was crazy.
Leslie says, I went to college in my 40s and 50s, and my friends thought I was mad.
Love it.
I'm so glad you didn't care what they thought.
I'm so glad you did not allow that.
I'm so glad you didn't listen.
Yep. So a year later, after that coach told me that I couldn't, all the limitations that the girl had, I said, so what, but what my question was, what do I need to do? I don't want to know what she did or who she is or what accolades, because I knew who this girl was and I admired her as an athlete, but she did something to me that disrespected me. And so my thing was, how do I beat that girl? There was no plan B. The plan A was for me to be where she was the following year. I had a year to get myself right as an athlete and my mind right in order to be in the same meet that she was going to be at so that I can beat that girl. So that became my...
You didn't care about nobody else in the whole state.
I didn't care who else was there. There was no plan B. My plan B My plan A was to beat her. That was my plan. My plan A. It's amazing the driving forces behind you that can.
Exactly. And you know, it's really interesting, Brenda Baldwin. In all honesty, you didn't have a plan B or C. All of your plans were plan A's. You stuck with the initial plan with the federal highways until you got it on automatic pilot, pretty much. And then you put a plan A on the houses while still doing the other. And then you put a plan A on the company. I mean, there really wasn't a plan C or B. You know, in all honesty.
Like, this is my plan A right now.
And when you look at large people, let's say like an Oprah Winfrey.
Look at Michelle Trito, too. Look, she said, people didn't believe I couldn't graduate from college because of my disability. My husband believed in me. Guess what? I graduated last year. Yes.
See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
That just gives me chills.
When I'm talking about that plan A, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, because you're talking about doing something that everybody, there's not a person that around you, probably not even your mom and daddy, who believes you can do it. And nobody believes it but you. You and God. That's it.
Yep.
And you take those steps anyway, even though everyone is laughing.
Well, that's like my friend who's a famous author now. My friend who's a famous author, she was like, I need to get a job in a bank to support the family. But what I really, she would share with me, what I really want to do
is the plan A.
Is I have this manuscript. That's all she need to tell me, because I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader. If you come in that library to tell me what your hopes and dreams are, and so many people did, you're leaving so motivated and so pumped up. And now I'm so glad she followed her heart, and that's what she does now. She is a successful author.
And think about
it. And now she teaches people how to do what she does.
And at the time that you talked to her, how many books had she already written and had under her belt?
She only had the manuscript.
Right,
for the one book.
Right, but I think she had several of them already pretty much done. And
she was afraid to release it.
Was afraid to even submit them.
That was it.
And it's because she spent her whole life operating under plan B, just getting some job in a bank or something, you know, not believing enough that someone would think that what she had was good enough.
Right. So people will talk about what they're doing, and then they'll talk about what they really want to do. What is it that you're doing? But what is it that you really want to do? And I mean, over the years, I've heard so many stories of these, of just people wanting to do like great things. And then they would say, well, the reason why I'm not doing it is because my husband says I'm not really good at it, or my mom says this, or my sister said this, or my brother says or a friend of mine said, I'm not, girl, you ain't gonna, nobody in our family has been successful at that. Why are you trying to do that? You ain't good at it.
You're too old.
You're too this. Right. All the reasons why they couldn't.
You're too short. You're too black. You're too white.
I need the reason why I could do it. Okay.
You're on the wrong side of the tracks. Look at this. Kathy Jackson says, I'm retiring from the police force and I want to certify as an addictions counselor.
Wow.
But here's the thing that's so powerful about
Look at that.
I have no doubt that you have made an impact.
Yep.
While being on the police force.
Right.
And anyone who knows you would say, well, Kathy, girl, you've had a successful career. What could you possibly do what could you possibly, how can you?
Why would you even want to do that? That's what they told me. Like, why would you want to leave the library? You're so good at it. But in my heart, I guess I was good at it, but in my heart, I wanted to do something like bigger, like just.
Not bigger for someone else, but bigger for you, because now you probably
I want to be able to bless.
Where you see that being an addictions counselor is something that you're going to make an impact that cannot be erased. And I'm just like Shannon Dager says, I really want to help young girls who have been through or going through sexual abuse, lead them down a better path.
And so much needed. Imagine how many lives you're going to save.
So far, I've tried to help one
Imagine that.
girl. It's a start.
Oh my goodness.
Start with the
Start
one.
with one. Yep.
See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about right there. Everyone has that special calling
That
or
thing
something.
that they want. Yeah.
And I call that thing Plan A. I'm not saying don't have a job. I'm not saying don't support your family. But I'm saying there's a calling inside of you that you simply have to at least attempt to answer.
Yeah, because you don't want to be later on in life, we like, man, I should have given that a try, you know?
Oh, listen to what Kathy said. This is so powerful. Kathy says, I want to help the people I didn't have a lot of time to work with when I arrested them.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That right there. Go on, Kathy. That right there. That just tugged at my heart.
Hey, yeah, I almost had a tear coming out of my face when I read that.
Can you imagine all of the dreams and all of the things that people wanted to do, all of the talent, the skills that they left that they just never followed through on because of life circumstance. Life will beat you up, you know? Life will throw you a curveball. But somebody needs to hear this because I know there's someone that has like this thing that they want to do. Y'all see me making these flowers. You can make these flowers and talk. You don't even have to you don't have to even focus on them. Look how cute they're coming out. So many hopes and dreams. I just don't want that thing to die with you because you have something inside of you that someone else needs.
And that no one else has.
That no one else has, yeah. Some of you have the gift of encouragement and lifting others up through your words. That in itself, y'all speak some power into somebody to make them feel like there's nothing that they can't do. And a lot of these kids now, they need that. I have seen thousands of kids during my career, and no one ever told them that that the possibilities are endless, that they can do things. They've been beat down so much, and especially when you're beat down so young, people start telling you things that you can't do. I remember Ariel telling me, and this is when she was really sick. She was like, Mom, all I want to do is go to college and get my degree. And she's in 7th grade. She was really sick around that 7th or 8th grade. And she was like, I just want to go to college. And I want to finish in 4 years. That was her thing. I said, okay, well, let's go ahead and let me see. Are we back? Oh boy. Okay, let me see if I can adjust this without let me see if I can readjust this again and get it back on my oh boy, my mounting thing here. Okay.
Is it back?
Sorry, y'all. I have to take it off, come out of the live, go back into the live again.
Oh, this is deep right here. Linda Huffman says, have faith in your dreams and someday your rainbow will come shining through. That's a good one. That's like, okay, I remember I first met, I think it was Crystal B. Queen. I think Crystal
when we first met her, yeah.
Prisoners, counsel. Crystal stuff is so deep and so powerful.
Yeah, such a resource. Excellent
It's
resource.
absolutely flooring. Yes. And she's so humble with it, It's just amazing. Because you have to imagine, you're talking about working with someone who feels like all hope is gone. And finally at that point, here comes Crystal. Or here comes Kathy. Or here comes Susan Miranda. Here comes a lot of you.
Yep.
Here comes Shannon. Here comes,
Here she comes just when I need it. Someone is out there needing someone like you.
Right.
Yep.
Here comes Margie. Margie finds someone.
Enjoy the little things. Okay, I'm putting that on there. Now I can start putting my little embellishments together.
Yep. Bye, Lynn. Lynn has to go have breakfast now.
Oh. Sounds like I want to have breakfast for dinner. Okay, let me get my stuff here now. Now we can start putting some stuff together. Y'all are the best.
Hi, Brian. Brian, you're late, buddy.
Brian walking up in the craft room just...
Linda Huffman says, no matter how your heart is beating, if you keep on believing the dream, your wish will come true. That's from a song in Cinderella. She has it posted on her bulletin board in her craft room. DFC says, breakfast for dinner is one of my favorites.
Breakfast for dinner.
I think Lynn is in the UK. I could be wrong, though. It'll be the first time with it.
No, it won't. And there'll
as
be
hard as that is to believe.
There'll be more time, darling. Look, I'm just putting little stuff on here now. Just adding this. And then this can go like on a card.
Sissy Pants says, I love what you're making. I'm working on a journal that these will be great for.
Oh my goodness, yes. Even if it's like the cover of a journal. Can y'all imagine these on the cover of a journal? Let's see what that looks like. And it's okay if it goes off the side, because guess what? You're going to be adding it. I'm going to add this like on a card.
Y'all have made so many great comments. I apologize for not reading everything.
This was really just so uplifting.
Let me go. Oh my goodness.
But I'm not surprised. It's what y'all do. I am not surprised. This is how y'all do, okay?
Oh, like here's a good one. Brenda was talking about writing a book. You can get a grant of $25,000 to write a book. It's not a lot, but it can keep the electric on while you're trying.
Yeah, there's so much you can do.
Oh, Crystal, yes. Crystal says, Trace, I need to get in touch with your writer friend. Margaret gives those classes.
She sure does at the local. Oh, well.
Well, here's the thing, but you know
they might be online now, right?
We can check her out for you on Facebook. You know, sometimes she'll communicate. You can communicate with her like that. But she's very approachable. She is very approachable, Crystal.
Yes.
I'll see what.
I used to actually have her come to the library to do workshops for me, book writing workshops. And she was just like, anytime you need me, Tracy, I'm here. You're my favorite librarian.
DFC, I don't know what comment you're talking about that was deleted. Let's see. You know, something must have happened. I don't know. Between this going in and out with buffering and stuff, who knows?
Oh, was it while we were out, in and
out? Brenda says, are we doing cars for Mike on the bike? Maybe. We got a whole year.
Oh, next year sometime?
That has happened till around August, I think.
We start, pulling everything together.
Yeah. More than likely. Yeah. It started to become like
a yearly thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just putting a little bit of the stickles in here.
And Butler and Susan Miranda are talking about omelets. Did we eat today?
Yes, we did, babe.
It seems so long ago.
Hey.
DFC talking about making breakfast burritos and stuff. Suki says that circle is her new postcard. It looks amazing.
Oh.
Georgiana Franks, how you doing? She says she missed most of it. She had to go back and watch.
Look, because guess what? Today is the day that you stop doubting yourself, that you start putting your plan, whether it's an A, B, C, or D, grab that plan off the shelf and start working on it. Even if you devote 30 minutes a day to it, start working on whatever that plan is. Don't worry about, oh, there's a pandemic. Don't worry about that. Start working on this. Is the best time to start working on some stuff.
One of the things my brother told me, I'm pretty sure I shared this with y'all before, but just in case. I was talking to him one time and I said, man, Jeff, I said, just imagine if I could go back like to middle school or high school or whenever, knowing what I know now, it could go back and just do those things, do what I know to do. Just imagine how amazing my life would be. You know what he told me? He said, Bill, he said, just imagine if you did what you know to do right now, today. Just imagine how amazing your life would be. And I mean, he had me floored because think about it.
My life is already amazing. I'm just getting ready to move forward.
There are plenty of things
making it even more amazing. Yeah.
And we just don't do it because now we keep coming up with the same excuses that we always have. Well, I'm too old. It's too late. It's been done before.
Now
whatever.
that's true.
Who am I? Whatever.
That is true.
Michelle Trito says she wants to get her bachelor's degree starting in the fall. She wants to be a counselor.
Oh,
kudos.
Nice.
Bye, Deborah. Deborah Couture has to go.
Bye, Deb.
Bye, Deb. Hi, Peggy. Peggy's profitable pieces is here.
Hey, Peggy.
Hi, L. Nadine Brock Harris. It sounds like a rich name right there, don't it? L. Nadine Brock Harris,
Is
buddy, okay?
And don't you forget it.
Now bring my Rolls Royce to the front. Be quiet.
Oh, I'm looking for the stickles and they're right here. Okay, now I gotta let these dry a little bit too.
Bertha says, awesome embellishments, Tracy. She loves them.
Thank you.
You have? Peggy says, I've been here. You missed my other post. I did. This is the first time I've seen you. I'm sorry, Peggy.
Bill is talking. He's not reading.
Well, it's just that he goes kind of fast.
It does.
Nadine says she ain't playing it. That's for real. Please.
That looks cute. So I got
Brian
all these in here now too.
Brian says if you take the I away from can't, what do you get? You get the word can. One thing Tracy always said,
but I away from can't.
When I first met you.
You said take the I?
Yeah, you still got a T running around there, but that's okay. At least you got an I out there.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh. I'm like, look, sorry y'all. I'm
Tracy used to always say, like, whenever anyone would say, why? Tracy would always say, why not? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why not?
Right. Why not?
But who am I exactly? Who are you? But who am I? You better know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you had all kinds of things you would say. You better tell them.
You better tell them. That's going to be cute with the dots and the stripes. I think that'll look cute.
HCV. Anyway, HCV.
Bill, stop.
Says, hi, Tracy and Bill. I'm lucky enough to own this stamp set. I super love it.
I love this stamp set too.
I'm so sorry. I just mutilated your name completely. What? Susan Brenda says, I have a friend in South Carolina that I have never met in person.
What?
That is my adopted sister.
Oh my goodness. You just said, hey, we sisters, okay?
Sissy Pants asked a question back somewhere. Then she Sonia Creole. Let me see. Let me see what she said. Sissy Pants Crafts, Tracy says, I have some marble circles from Home Depot, floor samples, about the same size as these. Any ideas of what I can do with Tracy?
Mod Podge. Are they white? Sounds like a Mod Podge. I got to add some dimension to these, y'all. And it's okay if it comes off the sides. You don't have to stay inside the circle, right? Think outside the circle, right? Matter of fact, get rid of the boundaries of the circle. Just get rid of it, okay? Just get rid of it. You hear Goobies under the table humming.
Brenda says, Tracy and Bill are not my relatives. They are my family. And I said, true.
So true.
We had the chance. We talked to Brenda about it a while back. She's such a positive, encouraging, just incredible personality. It's yeah, she's like family.
Yep. That's how I feel when I'm on here with y'all. So I don't mind that I use too much glue or I cut something crooked.
Just pretend you're me.
Because guess what? I'm with family.
She used too much glue.
So I'm good.
Our Cracker Box
I'm with family.
Cottage says, that's Anita Smith. Girl, you need to change your name to something. Okay, anyway, she says, hello, jumping in here late. Are those wood rounds? I have some wood rounds. I used to make coasters with napkins. Would those work?
Are these wood? No, this is actually they're the let me show you. Not wood rounds. That's just covered with wood paper. Look. It looks like it's wooden, doesn't it? I'm using these. So it went from this to looking like this. So it's starting to come together.
Hold up, you know what? This is interesting. Shannon said, just like with me starting that YouTube channel, I kept saying I can't, and a bunch of y'all said that I could. Even though it wasn't for me, I'm proud of myself for trying and appreciate everyone for the love. Let me say this,
yes,
though,
you
Shannon.
did. You sure did try.
The time that you did it very well.
You sure did.
See, YouTube was not an overnight thing. I can promise you, let's say if
you
can
ever decides to do it again.
And you can go through the motions of the consistency, you would do very well, because that's just how it is. It takes a lot. It takes a lot more than what people imagine.
Mm-hmm.
But the same thing is true for anything. Oh, Hazel. Oh, okay. Tracy, when I was having the name.
Chasey.
Hey, Chasey. Chasey.
You need to go get some more coffee. I don't know.
I've been knowing you for about 20 years. I still can't even say my wife's name.
I have no idea who Chasey is.
So Hazel, you don't feel that bad now, do you?
I don't know who Chasey is.
He can't even say his wife's name.
Talking about Chasey.
I know he in the doghouse. Now, remember I was having problems saying HC via God Gator. Anyway, she says it's Hazel via Gator here from Dublin. I've ordered 9 stamps from you, buddy.
Oh.
I was over the room when you read my comments.
It's so sweet.
Hazel, I'm so sorry I mutilated your name.
You didn't mutilate. You massacred her name. Okay, let's just go ahead and keep it real, babe. You massacred her entire name.
I did. I mean, I just absolutely just.
But I'm not one to throw. I'm not one to throw you under the bus, though. But you did massacre.
But I will ride over you.
Yes, I will. I will.
Me and you and Sonya Creel be in the passenger seat. Come on, Sonya, let's drive over Bill.
Oh, y'all are funny. Okay, so
I understand, Shannon. Shannon says maybe if I had a different situation, I would have stayed it longer. But
yeah, you got it. It's definitely,
yep.
You just got to do you.
But you know what, though, Shannon? Things have different seasons. You never know, because
right. You might say I'll pick it up again,
or you may pick up something different. But because that crafty thing is you. Anyone who sees what you do, that we know.
Yep.
And you're going to craft anyway. Most of you in here, you will craft regardless. You know, you're not being paid to do it. You're going to do it anyway because this is what you love. It's what brings you happiness. Elder Dean Brock Harris says, Tracy, what did you color your flowers with?
I used the ADAXI markers, the alcohol markers. I show you. You have to watch the replay so you can see. Grow love. Oh, grow love, babe. Huh?
What?
30 flowers? What are y'all talking about 30 flowers?
Brenda, remember, I thought of, she wants
look,
to
Brenda,
know how much you would charge her for 30 flowers.
I'm taking a class right now, Brenda. You may not get those 30 flowers for another year or so. We're taking a class right now, and it's
tough.
Yeah, it's busting our brain,
great.
But it's a great class. Yeah.
Brenda said, yes,
Brenda,
30 flowers.
Brenda, you don't have the stamp set?
Brenda said, no, I want 30 flowers. That's all I know. Okay. Give them up. Give them up.
How adorable is that? I know I had put green in there. I'm gonna just
exactly, Leslie. Leslie says, don't let anyone pull you down.
Exactly. We're not gonna let them do it, y'all.
Because they sure out there waiting.
They sure will.
They are waiting.
Yeah. They are waiting.
I'm pulling you down?
See, girl, look at her.
Because I'm down.
She couldn't do it. Look at her. I told you she couldn't do it. You know, someone just waiting in the
I
wings.
have no plans on trying to go up, but you make me extremely uncomfortable when I look at you trying to do so. Don't you even think about it.
So this one, I'm just going to cut out this well wishes here.
Yeah, Butler says those flowers don't even look like paper. They're so, wow.
They did come out good, didn't they?
Susan Miranda says, I just pulled out my Tombow markers.
Ah.
We're ready to do some Easter eggs.
You ready? Oh, and don't we have an Easter egg on our site too, don't we? As one of the freebies. Yeah, from last year.
Should I add it in there?
Y'all better go get that. Can they get back to it again? How do they
I'd have to put it back in.
We have that Easter egg template in there, y'all.
I'll put it in there on the next one, I guess. Again.
Do you have them in the store? What were the items you used for the circles? Do you have? Oh no, these are for the circles. Which stamp set? Bill, you're not answering any of the questions, babe.
There's so many of them.
Which stamp set are you using? Oh, I'm using the Spring Blossom stamp set. Spring Blossom. You can see I use this a lot. Look how worn out it is. Still stamps though. And for the circles, look, this circle is this. That's what it is. Don't throw away the ribbon spool things, okay?
Don't you hate when you type in and the cursor jumps somewhere else?
Ooh, I need a thank you card, so I'm gonna do a thank you right here. Spring thank you card. Always got thank yous.
Oh, Sonia Homewood says, what stamp set are the flowers from? That's from the Blossom.
No, I just answered that question.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm late.
That's the Spring Blossom stamp set.
Yes, it's that one. Let me go find it. I'll put the link in.
We don't have many of those left, do we?
I don't
think so. I don't think we have as
Should I put it in or no?
Yes, go ahead and put it in. Yeah, but I think that's one of the ones that
we have to reorder.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space. My flowers. Thank you.
Hey, I was raking leaves yesterday,
I
and you can't tell me I didn't
don't
see a
know what we
snake.
were thinking. We were out in the yard, built. Look,
I just knew I saw a snake. I was almost done too.
you.
Almost the whole half the yard, the back part of it. I gotta do. 'Cause I quit for the
I'll
day.
go out there with you, darling. We could work in the yard together.
I'm gonna stick it with sticks to make sure nothing in it.
You're on your own with that one.
Oh, you gotta come.
That reminds me. I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I think of Bill and the snakes, I know it's not funny, but it is kind of funny because my husband.
Yes, there's a video where she teaches how to make the flowers.
Yeah, or you can watch the rewatch for this one. But there is I will put the video in the
link in the description.
Yeah.
At the end of the video in the description box. Brenda says.
Brenda, you funny.
Brenda Bauman says, okay, so Tracey isn't gonna sell me 30 flowers. Anybody selling these flowers? I need 30 of them assorted. Somebody will make these flowers.
Y'all better y'all are too funny.
Somebody do it.
Bill, what was that?
Finally, Debbie Laverne has to go.
Bill, why are you yawn talking?
Because I got up at 4:30 this morning.
He's yawn talking.
Played piano for about 3 hours.
Well, there you go.
Hardcore. Not just playing, but actually seriously doing stuff I had to get better at.
Oh, this will be cute. Thank you. You are loved.
Oh, Brenda says she only has one hand because she had surgery. Brenda, I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Might have to have Bill make you 30 flowers.
Brenda will be waiting because it's gonna take me a second. How about we tag team?
Oh, Susan Miranda says she has them, but not 30. I have 2. Brenda, look.
Brenda said, well, send them.
I have 2. Susan
sent hers. Somebody else sent one.
Oh, we need to send Brenda some get well flowers.
We got to get Brenda some.
We got to add up to 30 flowers.
What can we do, y'all? We got to get Brenda Bauer some flowers.
Y'all are hilarious, okay? I am determined to use this.
Yes, Susan Brenda says we can send Brenda what we have.
I'm determined to use these, y'all. The washi tape with the plaid on.
Brenda, how do we get them to you?
We have her address, don't we?
I know, but everybody else don't.
Oh, Brent. Yeah, she don't want to post the address here.
Do they Facebook private message you like that?
Brenda done started something. Look, flowers for Brenda.
Brenda, they're gonna send it to you.
Yeah, they are. You know how our crafty peeps are.
Vicky Jensen says she'll do 10.
Look, see.
Kenneth is still on here.
Look at y'all.
Can't be your boss when he gets you.
We need to get Kevin. We need to get Kev to do some.
Hey, Mr. Best Buy. Kenneth is been on. He's been on here ever since.
Mr. Best Buy.
Sherry says, "Hi, where do you get the flowers?" Well, I put the link a second ago for the stamp set called.
Right, these are from the
Spring Blossom.
Yeah, Spring Blossom stamp set.
And she made those, and she showed the technique of how she put it together.
This is so adorable. And see, it doesn't matter if it's hanging off. I didn't even glue that one down. It doesn't matter if it's hanging off the sides because these are going to eventually be added to a card or maybe even a tag.
Oh, hold up. Debbie, you said you got Oh.
Now y'all
okay, hold on. Debbie Laverne says on the video 29, Tracy, January 29th, the live, there's a scammer that came in through her comment.
Huh?
I'll thank you, Debbie. I'm gonna go in there.
Scammer. Oh, like a spammer that came
It's
in
called
there.
Ignacio Cullen 4 or something.
There's been a lot on a lot of YouTube channels. I don't know how they would have not fixed that yet. There's someone putting stuff into like these um different sites and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, Deb, thank you so much. After this, I'll go in there and get rid of them.
Thanks for letting me know that.
Kenneth says he hears me in his dreams now saying, Kenneth.
That's a nightmare, okay?
Sonya Chris says, by the time we pick on somebody else. Try Sonya. I love to mess with Sonya, though, because Sonya is me. I feel like I'm messing with myself.
Picking on yourself. That little stripe. I like that.
Ann Butler says, I know this might sound strange, but when you make a card with this kind of sentiment, how do you send it? Tracey might add that to a card, huh?
Which, with this?
Ann says,
I usually put non-machinable and I take it right up to the table. I mean, to the desk.
Yes, that's true. You do that.
Right. I put like I have some that are going out today, and I put they have dimension on them, and I put them in the envelope, and I put non-machinable on there, or I'll send it in a package with something else.
Hey, Brenda Botwin, Bertha is saying, can we PM you at your Facebook channel?
Brenda, they trying to send you these flowers.
Brenda, they trying to get you
I got
flowers.
2, so we need, and who else?
Justin got 10.
She's got 10, so that's 12 flowers. 10.
Susan Brenda got a bunch of them. I don't know how many.
That's 10 flowers right there. Cause
Susan probably got about 15.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, does she?
There.
Oh.
What?
Okay. No, I'm saying, 2 flowers. That's how. Look how y'all are just
and Bertha
awesome.
Trying to give her some.
Yeah. This is why we love our crafty family so much.
Brenda, you gonna get these flowers, okay?
Debbie Laverne says she's been getting some nasty sites on my channel.
You know what? I've been getting some stuff.
I never click on it. Yeah, don't click on some of those things, because what'll happen, especially on your Facebook page, be careful, everyone, because that's their way of getting
well, they get porn type stuff.
Right. That's their way of getting a virus or taking your stuff, taking, what do you call it? Where now they can post using your name.
Oh my God, I don't want
right. They're like, watch this video. Right. So you want to block it or report it to Facebook. I try to block them off here, because even after we come off live here, they're going to come back and they're going to put that. Even on my Instagram, I've noticed that they've been direct messaging me through my messages on there.
Sometimes Facebook, for me, they'll send us the thumbnail will be of some girl hardly dressed or something.
Yeah, you got to be careful, because that's how people have gotten their stuff stolen, information.
And I never click on those.
Right, Debbie. See, Debbie says she keeps reporting it. And sometimes it'll come from someone who you think might be your friend. So it'll come in the friend's name, because now their account has already been taken over now. And they'll send stuff in your name. Oh, Susan Miranda says she doesn't have 15.
That's okay. You got more than one, right? There you go.
Y'all are too funny.
We're going to make it happen.
Y'all are too funny, okay? Okay, so I think I'm not going to add anything else to these right now. I think they're good.
Hey, Brenda, you on here?
But once I was going to look for that envelope that I did, but I can't find it. So now what'll end up happening, I'll decorate these, and then y'all probably want to see how I do the cards for these, huh?
And y'all, Brenda just put the address here. No, she says that's going to work until June 1st, and after that, yeah, it disappears.
Is that the address we have?
No.
You might want to take
She
a
said the
picture of
address
that.
is good until June 1st.
We don't have that address though in our
No.
store. Okay. Then
This
I
is
need
the
I need
address
to get
she's-
one then. Here.
Okay, I'll write that. I'll just take a picture. I'll feel it right.
You don't feel like writing? I'll just take a picture.
You know what? Once Ariel showed me, why you keep writing? Why don't you just take a picture?
I know.
I said, what? I can take it. I've been taking pictures ever since, okay?
Yeah, Celia France, she said, and they are trying harder now due to the stimulus, and they want to try to get it from people. Yeah, they're trying to do all these scams. I have to tell my mother, Mom, do not give any of your information out to people who are calling you or trying to call you and get your information.
Exactly. Or right either.
Yeah, they're trying to get my mother's information. Like, don't be messing with my mama.
They even send you stuff. We got something in the mail a while back. It looked all official
It
and
really
government
did.
like.
It really did.
And it was like you have to register your LLC, your company. It looked all official. $150. I'm like, $150?
Between that and the car something expiration.
I said it only costs $50. And I looked closely, and then it was real small print. It said, "This so and so is no way affiliated with the state of so and so.
It sure did say that
This
too.
company is going. This is so and so. We're going to pay that. This will be forwarded. A portion, the appropriate portion will be forwarded to the state, and the difference will be kept for administrative fees.
Right.
The administrative fee is $100. So you have to really read closely.
Yes.
Or you can get something from bill collectors, and the bill collectors, they'll make it look all official. And you're like, well, I don't have this, or it might be something you paid a gazillion years ago. And then in fine print, it'll say, the time that you did this has expired. There's no way we can bring it back or do whatever.
So on Thursday, should we turn these into cards? Show y'all the whole process. Turn these 5
Yes, that sounds
embellishments
good.
into cards. How's that? Into cards. I think that'll be fun. I need to put one more of these on here. These little puffy dots, though. Y'all are in the store buying these. I don't know if we have any more of these. But these puffy dots are so popular. Oh, I need to put some. Not done yet. Gotta put something else.
Oh, Susan Marina says, Tracy, you are a true mama bear.
Oh. What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Exactly.
But love on y'all.
Brenda Baldwin, this is so true. Brenda says, no government agency will call you. If you get a call, just hang up.
Yeah.
You get a message or text, just delete it, email, delete a letter, look up the actual phone number, not the one in the letter, and verify it.
Okay, so Thursday, going back to this real quick. What do y'all think about turning these, me showing you how to take these now and turn them into cards? I think that'll be fun. Fun. Today is your day, Bill.
Timpani says Thursday card making sounds good to her. Timpani says, I'm in love with your 3D flowers, Tracy. They look magical.
They add so much life to these, don't they? Thank you. Thursday. Okay, yes, we're gonna change these. We're gonna take these and make them cards.
Exactly.
On Thursday. That'll be fun. So we got the embellishments already. Now we're gonna. Congratulations. Today is your day.
I like that part at the top. Up there, yeah. Kind of going along the rim, like. Yeah.
Oh boy.
That is cool.
You see, this is when it happens when you have turned your husband into a crafting fiend. I love it.
Bye, Sissy. Sissy Pants has to go. She said, we have made her day.
So guess what, y'all? We took something that looked absolutely yucky. We took something that looked like this. And just using a little bit of your time and effort and saying, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to throw some gems on there, pull in some happy. Someone sent me this in Happy Mail. And just kind of just do your thing. Get some of your scraps and just start putting some stuff together. You know how to make the flowers now, right? So make some of your flowers, get your markers. Even if you do this with colored pencil, you can do these with colored pencil if you want.
Brenda
you don't have
says
to
she
do
thinks
it
they would
with
look
the
good on
markers.
gift boxes.
Oh, yes, they would. Mother's Day coming up. Mother's Day, just all kinds of little stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be fun. So Thursday, y'all, I can't wait to see y'all on Thursday because it's my birthday.
It's already been your birthday.
It's my birthday. Look at see LaFrance. She said my favorite ones are the loan offers in the mail. Congrats. You can get $5,000 loan small print at 200.
That's exactly what they do too.
200% interest. Yes.
It's ridiculous.
It's just absolutely ridiculous.
I got a credit card offer one time. I could have swore they said something like 39% or something crazy. 39%.
That is hilarious. It's my birthday.
You'll never pay that off.
It's my birthday.
You just have to pay it in full each time, or you crazy. Vicky says, hopefully you get my birthday package by Thursday.
Oh.
Susan says, if I was sending these, I would bubble wrap them.
Bubble wrap? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, you could do that too.
You're right, Sissy. Sissy says, you know they're shady when they get belligerent and nasty and try to force you to do what they want. The real IRS is madly polite, calm without histrionics. Hold on. Tracy asked somebody, I think, where are you from? Or something. They hung up.
No,
on
I
you.
said, what company are you from? And then she got upset because, no, it was a guy. He said he didn't want to tell me what company he was from. He said, well,
but
I need to know if you're interested first. Then I'll tell you where I'm from. I said, I guess you're not going to tell me because I'm not interested. He was upset. I was like, what company are you calling from? Well, this is a free offer, ma'am. It's free. Yeah, but what company are you calling from?
Yes, he was saying, you give me fire, then I'll give you give me smoke, and then I'll give you fire.
I was just like, wow, this is just, and it was early in the morning too. I was like, wow, they out and about real early. Oh, you know what? So I'm going to use some of these for Thursday. I'm going to use some of the washi tape. And this is that Lovely Moments washi tape. So once I start transforming these into a card, I'm going to use some of these washi tapes also, along with the matching paper. This is how you tie everything in, along with the paper, right? So now I'll take these and start to use these to do backgrounds for the cards. So, yep. There you go. Go get your stamp set, y'all. This is so cute. But this is probably one of my favorites. I know I say that all the time about all the stamp sets, but this is probably one of my favorites.
Oh, this is a good one. LaFrance says there's a YouTube channel she's watching. They scam back the scammers and trace their locations, change their voice to be an old lady, and then go in and delete the scammers' files.
Really?
I would love that. Ooh, Susan's plotting on her a cricket.
Y'all are too funny.
Susan gonna get her a cricket. She said, you let that Stemmers walk in this house and see what happens.
Cricket! Get yourself a cricket.
Cricket! Wonderful cricket! Okay,
so before we get off, I will go ahead and I'll post the tutorial for making these flowers. It's just a straight tutorial. Breaks it down really simple. That way you don't have to watch the whole live, replay the whole live. You can see how we did it. Although the live was fun today. Yep. And just so you know, March 19th, again, Friday, 11:55. It's time for Mindless Madness. Mindless.
Okay, Madness, Midnight.
Mindless.
You got to call it everything.
It is madness. Who stays up at 12 midnight and crafts?
Margie said, no, I don't.
Who does that?
We're going to make Margie say it. We're going to come knock on her door. Get up.
Oh my goodness, y'all are funny.
Thank you, Sonia. Sonia said I just ordered my set.
Oh, thank you.
That Cricut is nice now. I mean, I was looking at a video this morning.
Nice.
I was shocked at all the stuff it can do.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Marcia said, where do you get the circles from again?
The circles, these circles are, let me just turn them right over. Look. Bam.
That was from the
Bam.
The Ribbon Spool, right?
Ribbon Spool circles, okay? Who's going to know? Who's going to know? Put
Marcia
that down
knows.
on a card. Who's going to, they're like, I don't believe Tracy sent me a card.
And you could cover the other side of it, but since it's going on the card, nobody's going to see it.
Yep, nobody's going to see it. And we're going to do, Thursday, we'll change these into, we'll turn these into cards. From embellishment to cards. Ribbon Spool cardboard. Hey, use what you got. And then if you don't have enough of these, if you even have one, take this and circle.
Tracy, Shirley has
put it into take a cereal box and trace around it, and now you have more circles.
Shirley said she's going to order herself a set tomorrow, and you better not run out. I told her, Shirley.
Oh my goodness. Thanks for putting so much pressure on me. However, Shirley. I'm tell you, Shirley. Y'all better tell Shirley.
Shirley said, I sound like I'm playing.
Shirley, but I apologize. Look, y'all calling it March Madness for my birthday.
Shirley, like, you better understand there ain't no plan B on that one. Look,
I'm celebrating my birthday all month. So if your card gets here late, it's okay. I'm celebrating all month. I may even celebrate March and April.
Oh my goodness.
I might celebrate right up to Bill's birthday. He already knows where to get the cake from, right? I already told him where to get the cake from. I might actually go over there and get it with him.
So ain't no surprise in that. Y'all see how that is?
Yes.
There's no surprise with it.
There's no surprise. Let's just go ahead and let me just have a good time.
Surprise me with this.
I'm just happy to be making it to 58.
Well, hold on. We need to make it to 108.
I'm just glad, you know, that I just feel blessed.
Ooh,
to celebrate another birthday. I could sit on the couch and watch all of my favorite movies and binge watch all day. Because I don't do that. I'm up and around like all the time.
Brenda Botwell says toilet paper rolls are her favorite thing right now. Turns out they're sturdier inside than a bamboo toilet paper. So, Brenda, one time we had a bunch of toilet paper rolls that we were saving up. I'm sure they're somewhere around here.
Oh, that's a good idea. Trace a cup onto a cereal box. There you go. Yeah.
And that'll work.
Mm-hmm. And these are two glued together because I wanted to have that dimension on it. So I glued two of these together so that it'll have a little bit more dimension. So don't throw it. Don't look. Y'all husbands and spouses are not going to be mad at me. Y'all saving all these cereal boxes and stuff.
My wife's turning into a hoarder. It's gotten so bad when the cereal comes, she just pull out the whole thing and just to have the box.
Yeah.
Throw the plastic part with the cereal in it in the cabinet.
Exactly. And now we gotta go. It's almost been a 3-hour live.
What?
But
I'm so
glad we had this time together. Just to have a laugh or sing a song.
Hi, Britt. Brenda, we have some toilet rolls. We have a bunch of them somewhere.
Huh? No, I use the paper towel rolls. I don't use the toilet roll thing.
Oh, you don't? I could have sworn we had some of those. But you made some good stuff with those.
The ones that was the paper towel.
Those are good ones.
Yeah, that's the paper towel thing. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, Trina Christian said, hit that thumbs up. What? Our other person is not here. Our thumbs down person, knock on wood, is not here today.
We didn't get them yet. They'll be here.
Vicky says, I bought 3 packs of humpers the other day at Dollar Tree. It's 50 miles away. Look,
The Dollar Tree is 50 miles away, Vicky.
I'd have bought all of them.
Yeah, you had to stock up.
One time I saw about 10 packs, so I got all of them.
I told Bill don't do that. Because why? Because we have like...
They need to order more.
We have 5 Dollar Trees near us.
Then they can go to the other ones.
I feel guilty.
I don't.
I feel guilty, y'all, to go in there and just take everything. Like, all the stuff that's there. I just want to
leave. Next time somebody
leave some for someone else.
It'll be there for them. But I got my 10 now.
Well, there you go.
Oh, Susan Ritter's not playing. She says, I ordered a case
of humpers.
Okay.
Look, you're going to have Dollar Tree change around mounting tape. For our new people, Bill calls these humbers. Look at me. I can't.
Yes, because they hump up the image.
Right. They're mounting tape.
And I couldn't remember the name of that.
I don't even know what these are called anymore. I just call them humpers now.
I know it's mounting tape now, but at first I couldn't think of that to save my life. What it was called.
Yeah. Oh, you can go over the envelope. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do on Thursday. Let me write this down real quick. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me write it on this right here, because I need to have my birthday craft planned out, which is to make cards, right? So what we're going to do is, one, turn the embellishments into cards. Take the embellishments,
Debbie Laverne,
right? And make them cards, right? 2, make an envelope for each card.
And I can make one of them, huh?
Envelope. So I need to do this in 1 hour.
Oh, you need to do by yourself then.
I need to do this, huh?
It's going to take me 30 minutes by myself. So
no, Bill, you can make a card.
Hold up. Let's see. Vicky Jensen says, I had to get my humpers in the automotive section. Exactly. That's where we get ours.
Yeah, that's where you got to get it. And I don't know if they're still producing them like that, because now in that art and craft section, what's it called again? The
Crafter's Corner.
Right, the Crafter's Corner section. Good job, babe.
I like the automotive bumpers better.
In the Crafter's Corner section, they have the little tiny, the smaller ones.
They're too little.
But I really like the ones that are in the automotive section.
It's just too little.
Look, Sonia Krill says, Suki, before I throw out trash, Mom, do you want this box? Exactly.
Suki, one time I got ready to throw something in the garbage, and I could feel Tracy's eyes burning a hole.
He felt my wrath, y'all.
Behind me. I turned around and she was glaring at me, and I was like, what about this?
What about this?
David Laverne says, so that's why I couldn't find any humpers, Bill.
What size are the circles? Let's see.
It's a circle.
These are about 3 1/4. 3 1/4 inches.
What about the other side?
Bill. Bill, it's a circle. It's a circle. How about this side? Look. For the people in the back.
If you get another measurement, you're like, wait a minute, your circle
about 3 1/4, y'all. About 3 1/4. Look. What about this side? What about diagonally?
What about the other way?
Oh my goodness, y'all need to stop.
That ruler broke.
Y'all need to stop. Okay, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get off. This was fun. This was fun. Oh, goodness. Y'all take care. And don't forget, Thursday, we'll go ahead and turn the embellishments into cards, and we'll make envelopes for each one.
Hi, Valerie.
Y'all take care. Bye.